Bell pepper, I'm using red. Just gonna give it a little dice. One jalapeno, I usually do half a jalapeno and half a red chili pepper, but there's no chili pepper, so we're just doing a whole jalapeno. We will also be dicing this. I'm just gonna de-seed it with a spoon. Just scoop it out. Also dicing, throwing all the produce in the same bowl. Gonna dice up one red onion. I have some green onions I'm gonna use for garnishing, but I'm just gonna use the white onions for the chili. I have a good amount of garlic cloves here. Use however much you like. If you like a lot of garlic, use a lot of garlic. I'm just gonna crush or mince these up. Next is about 8 to 10 slices of bacon. I just chop these up. You can make little bacon bits to put inside the chili. For seasonings, I don't measure, but start with a teaspoon and then taste as you go if you're not sure. Garlic powder, onion powder, chili powder and cayenne pepper, a little bit of cumin, and a good amount of smoked paprika. We have 1 pound of ground beef. We're gonna add half our seasoning. Mix that all in there. Now on the stove in a pot, medium-high heat, we're gonna add all our bacon because we're gonna render down all that fat and then we're gonna cook the chili in the fat. More flavor. So we're gonna cook this bacon till it's nice and crispy and then you see all that fat at the bottom. All right, so now that the bacon is all nice and crispy and we have all that fat in the pan, we're gonna remove the bacon, put it on a plate. We have all the fat in there. Now we're gonna cook our beef in the bacon fat. This is not an everyday meal. And we're gonna cook the beef until it's fully cooked, breaking up the ground beef as we cook it too. Now that the beef is fully cooked, we're gonna remove the beef. Beef is removed, we still have fat at the bottom. We're gonna add half of what's left of the seasoning to this. Mix that up, let that cook for a few seconds. To that we're gonna add all of our vegetables, even our garlic. Usually I wait for the garlic, but not today. We're just gonna mix that all up, let that get color on it. Let that cook for about 3 to 5 minutes. Once the veggies are all nice and cooked, I have a cup of beer. I usually like to use a stout, but there was none at the store because people are freaking out about the 2 inches of snow. We're gonna deglaze it, just pour it in there. Don't worry, the beer cooks out. If you don't want alcohol at all, just substitute it for beef stock. Let this cook for a few minutes, let it reduce. Then we're gonna add 1 cup of beef stock, 1 can of kidney beans, 1 can of pinto beans, I have them drained. Like 2 tablespoons of tomato paste, 1 can of fire roasted diced tomatoes. We're gonna add our beef and our bacon back into the pot, carefully. And the remaining of our seasonings. 1 can of tomato sauce. Now we're gonna mix everything together. A good spoonful of cocoa powder. This pairs well with the chilies. You don't taste the chocolate, it just pairs well with everything and emphasizes more stuff. Kind of like mole. Now we're gonna let everything simmer for about 40 minutes. I do 40 minutes to an hour. The chili's all done, it's been about an hour. It's thickened up a lot how I like it. Perfect bowl of